Over 23 million coconuts are processed in this factory every single year. A huge number. It could circle the earth several times if lined up. But how are these incredible fruits harvested and transformed into the products we use every day? This video will explore the fascinating journey of how millions of coconut products are made. On this farm in Sri Lanka, some of the sweetest and juiciest coconuts in the world, known as king coconuts. This special variety produces tender, flavorful coconuts. In this tropical corner of the planet, where the sun shines brightly and the rains feed the fertile soil, one of the most versatile and refreshing fruits in the world grows: the coconut. This coconut is famous not only for its vibrant orange color, but also for its sweet, nutritious water. For the people of the island, it is a symbol of culture and tradition. The sandy, well-drained soils and the humid, rainy climate create the perfect environment for coconut trees to thrive and develop exceptional flavor. Coconut trees need several years, usually 5 to 7, to start producing high-quality fruits. During this period, they are given meticulous care that includes organic fertilizers, manual pest control, and careful irrigation. When a tree reaches maturity, it begins to produce its first clusters of coconuts. Each cluster may hold between 5 and 15 coconuts, which slowly grow for several months until they reach the ideal stage for harvest. Unlike other varieties, these coconuts are not left to become completely mature or dry. They are harvested earlier, when their water content is at its peak and their flavor is perfectly balanced between sweetness and freshness. As the coconuts develop, they undergo a remarkable change in appearance. Their outer color shifts from green to bright orange, signaling that they are ready to be picked. Farmers know exactly when a coconut is ready. They don't rely only on its orange color. They also check its size, shape, the shine of its shell, and even the sound it makes when gently tapped. This attention to detail ensures that each coconut is harvested at the perfect moment, full of sweet water. Harvesting mature clusters is physically demanding and often risky. Coconut trees can grow up to 30 meters tall, and climbing them to cut the fruits requires strength, balance, and experience. Harvesters climb the trunks under the hot sun, risking falls as they work. This task is usually done by hand, using machetes or curved blades to cut the clusters at the exact stage of ripeness. Precision is essential. A coconut harvested too soon won't have the right taste, while one picked too late may lose some of its qualities. The harvester's trained eye ensures every fruit is perfect. It is also important to avoid hard impacts or sudden drops, as cracks in the shell could damage the coconut water inside. Once collected, the coconuts are gathered into fresh piles under shade and transported for cleaning and sorting. At the processing plant, the coconuts are unloaded and carefully inspected. Any showing cracks, visible damage, or signs of fermentation are discarded. Selected coconuts are then fed into machines designed to remove their outer layer, known as the fibrous husk or mesocarp. This husk is thick, tough, and made of strong plant fibers that protect the hard inner shell. Special rotary machines spin quickly to strip away the fibers without harming the coconut inside. After the husk is removed, the coconut is left with a hard brown shell called the endocarp. This layer protects the edible flesh and coconut water inside. The next step is peeling, done with specially designed stainless steel blades that are sharp and curved for precision. These blades remove the entire brown outer layer of the shell, revealing the smooth white endosperm. Once peeled, the coconut has a clean white surface. Using a sharp machete, skilled workers strike the top of the coconut to create an opening wide enough for the water to pour out easily. The fresh coconut water is collected in stainless steel containers. This sweet, refreshing liquid is one of the main products of the process. The coconut's soft white flesh is also highly valued, especially for making virgin coconut oil, a prized ingredient in food, health, and beauty products. After the coconut has been cut open and emptied, the flesh is carefully extracted. Because it is thinner and more delicate than other varieties, workers handle it gently to avoid mixing it with shell fragments. The flesh is washed and fed into a screw conveyor that carries it to a crushing machine. Inside, the flesh is ground into a creamy paste. The paste is mechanically pressed at low temperatures without added heat. This method preserves the oil's natural nutrients, aroma, and antioxidants. The liquid obtained is allowed to settle, separating the oil from water and solids. The oil is then filtered and bottled as extra virgin coconut oil, known for its high quality and purity. Another valuable product from the coconut is coconut milk, appreciated for its unique tropical taste, and is a lactose-free, plant-based alternative rich in healthy fats. The process begins by grinding the tender white flesh into a fine, smooth paste. This paste is mixed with hot water in controlled amounts to release its natural flavor, oils, and essential nutrients. The mixture is then pressed hydraulically to separate the thick white liquid from the solids. This liquid is coconut milk, creamy, aromatic, and slightly sweet, perfect for cooking a wide range of dishes. To maintain its quality, the milk is filtered, homogenized, and pasteurized. This keeps its flavor and texture intact while making it safe to store. It is then packaged using filling machines that measure the exact amount of product for each container, ensuring consistency and avoiding waste. The containers are sealed tightly to prevent contamination. To ensure safety, the sealed packages are sterilized. They are placed in autoclaves, where high-pressure steam destroys any microorganisms. This process produces clean, safe coconut milk, ready for distribution. In a modern bakery factory, cream bread is made with care and precision to ensure every piece is soft, sweet, and delicious. The process starts with a large piece of dough that is flattened and cut into small, round pieces. These dough pieces are then moved to trays and baked until they are golden brown. After baking, the bread is split in half by a machine, and a machine fills the bottom half of each piece with a large amount of cream. The top and bottom halves are then joined together. Finally, the cream bread is automatically packaged in plastic and labeled for sale. As we continue, let's take a look inside this ice cream factory. The process begins with special machines placing the small cups onto a moving belt, preparing them for the next steps. Next comes the filling stage. Creamy ice cream, made from milk, sugar, and flavors like vanilla or chocolate, is carefully dispensed, making sure each one gets the right amount. The cups move along a conveyor belt, where they are sealed with a lid to keep the ice cream fresh. Some cups also get labels with brand names and flavors. Finally, the ice cream cups enter the packing process. They are arranged in boxes and sent to freezing chambers to harden. Once fully frozen, they are packed and shipped to stores, ensuring fresh and delicious treats for everyone to enjoy. As we continue, this factory process, one of the most popular treats in Asia, fish-shaped cakes. It all begins with batter being poured into fish-shaped molds on a hot machine. The molds close, and the cakes bake until golden brown. Some cakes are filled with sweet fillings like chocolate, custard, or red bean paste. After baking, the cakes move along a conveyor belt to cool down. Workers or machines check each cake to ensure it is well cooked and has the right shape. Cakes that pass the quality check go to the packaging area. In packaging, machines carefully wrap each cake in plastic or place them in boxes. Labels with the product name and ingredients are added. Finally, the packaged cakes are placed in cartons and sent to stores. And here we have an exciting look at how the red bean cake with mochi is made in the factory. The process begins with creating the monaka shell, a crisp outer layer made from a thin baked wafer. These shells are placed on a moving production line, ready to be filled. Machines then add a smooth and sweet red bean paste. Next, a thin layer of chewy mochi is carefully placed inside each shell. Finally, ice cream is added, filling the sandwich completely. Once assembled, the red bean cake with mochi is quickly frozen to maintain its texture and freshness. After freezing, they are packed into boxes in cold storage before being shipped to stores. Over 12 million pieces of KFC's fried chicken are served every day around the world. To meet this massive demand, millions of chickens are raised and processed. But how is KFC's famous crispy fried chicken made? In this video, we'll take you behind the scenes to see how the crispiest, most delicious fried chicken is produced. Kentucky Fried Chicken was created by Colonel Harlan Sanders in the 1940s. His secret recipe, made with 11 herbs and spices, changed the way chicken is prepared. It offered an unmatched flavor and a signature crispy texture, making fried chicken more popular and accessible. The journey of KFC's chicken begins on poultry farms. In the United States alone, thousands of farms raise chickens to supply KFC. Over 14,000 hens lay about 12,000 fertile eggs daily. The eggs roll onto a conveyor belt, where workers separate fertile from infertile ones. Fertile eggs are stored at 20 degrees Celsius until sent to the hatchery, where they are incubated in controlled conditions for 18 days. The eggs are carefully turned every hour to simulate natural conditions. By day 19, chicks begin to hatch, emerging covered in down feathers. In their first few weeks, chicks are fed a high-protein starter feed to support early growth. As they mature, they switch to a grower feed, rich in protein, energy, and essential nutrients for muscle development and weight gain. With 24/7 access to automatic feeders and drinkers, they grow uninterrupted. Females reach slaughter weight in about 38 days, while males take around 65 days to reach 3 kilograms. Once they reach the desired weight, they are transported to the meat processing plant. When the chickens arrive, they are humanely stunned to make sure they are unconscious and do not feel pain before they are quickly slaughtered. The feathers are removed by dipping the chickens in a hot water bath, followed by a machine with rotating rubber fingers that remove the feathers. The chicken's outer surface is washed with high-pressure water and food-safe solutions to clean off feathers, dirt, and waste, while the inside is flushed with clean water to remove blood and tissue. The feet are usually removed first. Next, a vent cutter is used to carefully remove the chicken's internal organs, including the intestines, liver, heart, and lungs, in one motion. Plant workers and inspectors check each chicken for diseases and issues like bruising. Only a small number of chickens are rejected. Those that meet the standards continue through the process. The chickens are then moved to an automated system where they are positioned precisely using hooks or clamps. This ensures that the cutting machines can work efficiently. Key parts like breast meat are processed with great precision. The front halves of the chickens are placed on specialized saddles that hold them securely. Cutting tools based on a programmed recipe make precise cuts for consistent product quality. Once the birds are pre-cut, they go to manual stations where workers pick fillets and tenders for the best quality. After the meat is separated from the bones, it is scanned with advanced X-ray technology to find any remaining bone fragments. Pieces with leftover bone are sent for manual inspection, where workers remove the remaining bits by hand. Boneless meat is then sent to an intelligent processing line that releases the products only when they meet specific batch requirements. The finished chicken parts, including drumsticks, thighs, and breasts, are delivered fresh or frozen to KFC. Before cooking begins, the chicken undergoes a quality check to ensure it has no defects, is in good condition, and meets KFC's standards. The chicken is first dipped in a liquid mixture, usually made of water with a touch of spices and salt. After marinating, the pieces are removed and coated in KFC's signature flour and spice blend. This step is key to achieving the brand's famous flavor and crispy texture. Next, the chicken is pressed firmly into the coating, ensuring the batter adheres properly. Workers follow a precise process, lifting and turning each piece 20 times. Excess flour is then shaken off to prevent the coating from becoming too thick. Now, the chicken is ready for pressure frying, the same method perfected by Colonel Sanders in the 1940s. Industrial pressure fryers cook the chicken quickly and evenly at 180 degrees Celsius for about 10 minutes. This method ensures the chicken remains juicy on the inside while developing a crispy golden brown crust. Unlike traditional frying, pressure frying helps the chicken absorb less oil, keeping the texture light and flavorful while sealing in natural juices. After frying, the chicken is placed on a tray to drain any excess oil. It is left to rest for a few minutes, allowing the coating to set and the internal juices to redistribute. This step enhances the overall taste and texture, making every bite more satisfying. Once the order is ready, the freshly cooked chicken is placed into KFC's iconic buckets. These containers are specially designed to keep the chicken warm and crisp until it reaches the customer. And here we have a fried chicken processing factory, where the journey begins with coating. Fresh or frozen chicken pieces are covered in a mixture of flour, spices, and sometimes batter. This coating gives the chicken its crispy texture when fried. Next comes the frying stage. The coated chicken moves into large industrial fryers filled with hot oil. The right temperature and frying time ensure the chicken is fully cooked inside while turning golden and crispy on the outside. After frying, the chicken is drained to remove excess oil. It is then cooled, packed, and either frozen or sent out fresh for delivery. Quality checks are done at every step to ensure safety and great taste. This process allows the factory to produce large amounts of fried chicken, quickly and efficiently ensuring customers always get a delicious, crispy product to enjoy. This farm packer is a modern machine designed to make egg packing faster and easier. It can pack up to 36,000 eggs per hour. This automated system ensures smooth and efficient operation. One of its key features is the automatic denister, which separates trays and places them correctly for packing. This removes the need for manual work and speeds up the process. The tray detection system ensures that each egg is placed safely and correctly, reducing waste and breakage. Modern, large-scale bakeries produce baked goods with minimal human involvement. Workers mainly oversee the process and clean the equipment. What you're seeing is a bread production line made up of many machines that handle different stages of production. These machines work in sequence, completing the entire baking process. The bread moves between them on conveyor belts. The machines you see are made by the Finland-based company Pekka Automation. This system includes various machines, each with a specific function. For example, the packaging machine can pack 45 products per minute using different sealing methods such as heat, glue, or staples. Another option is closing the package with a clip. Now, you're looking at a bread slicer. Its speed depends on the model and bread type, ranging from 40 to 70 pieces per minute. And here, let's explore the journey of making guacamole and how avocados are processed in factory. With over 10 million tons enjoyed globally each year, much of it in guacamole and avocado-based sauces. In the US, over 500,000 tons of these products are consumed annually, with nearly half imported from Mexico. Avocado cultivation thrives in regions with favorable climates such as Mexico, California, and South America. Trees are grown in well-drained soils with ample sunlight, proper irrigation, and pest control. Once ripe, avocados are carefully harvested by hand or machinery to preserve quality. After collection, the fruits are swiftly transported to processing plants, where advanced technology ensures efficiency and quality. Processing begins with cleaning and inspecting avocados for contaminants. Automated systems sort and grade fruits based on size and quality. Perfect fruits are packed for sale, while others are designated for guacamole production. High-quality avocados are ripened in chambers, peeled, pitted, and transformed into a smooth paste, mixed with ingredients like onion, tomato, cilantro, lemon juice, and spices. Guacamole is vacuum-packed and sealed to ensure freshness and extended shelf life before being labeled and distributed to supermarkets. Innovations in processing and sustainability enhance efficiency while reducing waste. Now, let's shift gears to this ice cream factory. It all begins with preparing the base mixture, typically consisting of milk, cream, sugar, and stabilizers. These ingredients are blended together to create a smooth and uniform mixture. For flavored ice creams, additional ingredients like vanilla, chocolate, or fruit purees are added at this stage. The mixture is then pasteurized by heating it to kill harmful bacteria, ensuring safety and extending shelf life. After pasteurization, the mixture is homogenized to break down fat molecules, creating a creamy texture. It is then rapidly cooled and aged for several hours to enhance flavor and improve its consistency. Once the base is ready, it is transferred to a freezing machine where it is churned while being rapidly cooled. This process incorporates air, giving the ice cream its light, smooth texture. At this point, mix-ins like chocolate chips, nuts, or swirls of caramel are added for variety. The partially frozen ice cream is then packaged and hardened at very low temperatures to achieve the desired firmness. Finally, it is stored and distributed ready to delight customers with its rich and refreshing taste. Over 11.5 billion Red Bull cans are sold each year, making it one of the most consumed energy drinks on the planet. Red Bull is not only interested in selling carbonated drinks. The company's vision is much broader and covers several areas, always innovating and expanding its horizons. The Red Bull manufacturing process is an example of industrial precision, ensuring that each can offers the same quality and effectiveness. Let's explore this process step by step. From ingredient selection to final distribution, Red Bull is composed of a specific combination of ingredients: taurine, caffeine, B vitamins, glucuronolactone, sucrose, and glucose. Taurine is an important amino acid for regulating energy levels. Caffeine is added to increase concentration and alertness. B vitamins are essential for energy production, and glucuronolactone helps combat fatigue. All of these ingredients are carefully chosen to ensure their purity and quality. After the meticulous selection of the essential components, the ingredients are transferred to large stainless steel tanks. These tanks are not just containers. They are fundamental pieces of the production process that guarantee the purity of the final product. The mixture needs to be exact and rigorously controlled to ensure the unique and exclusive formula of Red Bull. It is during this process that the exact quantities of each ingredient, such as caffeine, taurine, B vitamins, sugar, and carbonated water, are meticulously combined. Each addition is measured with millimeter precision to ensure that there are no deviations in the composition. This initial mixture forms the basis of the product, a concentrated solution that already contains all the elements that will give Red Bull its characteristic flavor and energetic properties. The use of stainless steel containers is essential because this material is resistant to corrosion and does not interfere with the chemical properties of the mixture. To achieve this consistency, sophisticated control systems continuously monitor the composition of the mixture, adjusting for any minimal variations in real time. The precision in the mixture not only ensures the homogeneity of the product, but also contributes to its safety, avoiding contamination and guaranteeing the quality that consumers expect from a leading brand in the energy drinks market. Each batch produced undergoes rigorous quality tests before moving on to the next stage. After the meticulous mixing of the ingredients, the drink goes through the crucial pasteurization process. This step involves heating the mixture to a carefully controlled temperature to eliminate any bacteria or impurities present. Pasteurization not only ensures product safety by eliminating microorganisms that could compromise the health of consumers, but also extends the shelf life of the drink, allowing Red Bull to maintain its quality for longer. The process is meticulously monitored to ensure that the temperature reaches precise levels without compromising the properties and flavor of the drink. After pasteurization, the mixture is rapidly cooled to preserve its integrity and prepare it for the next stage of the production process. The pasteurized mixture is then transferred to a filling tank. Here, the previously washed and sterilized aluminum cans wait to be filled with the drink, Filling is carried out through a highly automated system that ensures that each can receive the exact amount of Red Bull. This system not only optimizes the efficiency of the process, but also ensures product uniformity, ensuring that each can offers the same drinking experience. After filling, the cans are hermetically sealed with aluminum caps, protecting the contents from any contamination and ensuring that the product remains fresh and safe for consumption. After filling and sealing, the Red Bull cans undergo an automatic labeling process. The labels are applied accurately and include all the necessary consumer information, such as the list of ingredients, nutritional value, storage instructions, and best before date. This step is essential to maintain transparency with consumers and to comply with food safety regulations. The labeled cans are then grouped into packs and shipping boxes, a highly automated process that maximizes efficiency and consistency. The packaging is designed to facilitate transportation and storage, ensuring that the cans reach the points of sale in perfect condition. This packaging system is also crucial for logistics, allowing large quantities of Red Bull to be distributed quickly and effectively to meet global demand. Before being sent for distribution, the cans undergo rigorous quality controls. This step ensures that all cans are in perfect condition, without leaks, and with accurate contents. Any defect identified results in the removal of the defective can from the batch. Finally, the Red Bull cans are palletized and prepared for distribution. The logistics process is carefully planned to ensure that the product arrives fresh and ready for consumption at all points of sale around the world. Red Bull is distributed to global markets, where it is consumed by millions of people looking for an energy boost. Next up, let's explore the process of making apple juice in factory. The journey begins with selecting fresh and high-quality apples. These apples are washed thoroughly to remove dirt and impurities. After washing, they are crushed and pressed to extract the juice. The extracted juice is then filtered to remove any solid pieces like seeds or pulp. To improve its taste and shelf life, the juice is pasteurized by heating it to a high temperature for a short time. This process kills bacteria while keeping the juice fresh. After pasteurization, the juice is cooled and stored in large tanks. Before packaging, it goes through a final quality check to ensure it meets safety and taste standards. Finally, the juice is poured into bottles, cartons, or cans, sealed and labeled. The packaged apple juice is then ready to be shipped to stores. Cutting meat is far more challenging than it appears. For years, factory workers handled this task manually, often risking injuries. Automated machines, like those designed by S Company from New Zealand, have revolutionized this process. Their systems use specialized disc blades that move and cut carcasses with precision, eliminating the need for manual handling. Automation ensures efficiency, consistency, and high standards. Advanced automation technology plays a crucial role in processing lambs safely and effectively. This technology reduces the risk of injury significantly. Automated equipment handling these high-speed cuts, human hands are far from harm's way, making the workplace safer and more efficient. Who can resist a delicious ice cream bar covered in chocolate? The process of making it begins with the ice cream base. High-quality ingredients like milk, cream, sugar, and flavorings are mixed together in large tanks. Once the base is ready, it's poured into specially shaped molds, usually in the form of bars. These molds then enter a blast freezer where they're quickly frozen to a solid state. Rapid freezing is crucial to prevent ice crystals from forming, keeping the ice cream smooth and creamy. After the ice cream bars have reached a semi-solid state, sticks are inserted into each one. Robotic arms carefully place the sticks at just the right angle so they're stable for dipping and handling. The bars are then fully frozen, making them ready for the next stage. Now comes the most exciting part, the chocolate coating. Each ice cream bar is dipped into melted chocolate, which is kept at the perfect temperature to achieve a smooth coating. The chocolate quickly hardens as it hits the cold ice cream, creating a crisp shell that locks in the creamy center. Once coated, the bars move down a conveyor to the wrapping station. Each bar is individually wrapped in airtight packaging to keep it fresh. Finally, the bars go through a quality control check, where inspectors ensure each one is perfect in size, shape, and appearance. Only after passing this inspection are the bars packed into boxes for distribution. And now, let's explore the cake production in factory on a large scale. The process begins with ingredient preparation, where bulk supplies of flour, sugar, eggs, and other essentials are carefully measured and mixed using industrial-grade mixers. This ensures the batter achieves the correct texture and consistency. Once mixed, the batter is transferred to automated depositing machines, which portion it into molds or baking trays. These are then moved into industrial ovens, preheated to the specified temperature. Baking is meticulously timed and monitored to ensure even cooking, creating a soft and fluffy texture. After baking, the cakes are cooled on conveyor systems to prevent condensation, which can affect their texture. Once cooled, the cakes move to the decoration stage, where frosting, fillings, and designs are applied. Advanced machinery precisely pipes frosting and spreads icing, while other machines layer cakes with fillings such as cream or jam. For intricate decorations such as patterns or logos, robotic systems or skilled workers apply finishing touches. Edible decorations like sprinkles, fruit, or chocolate are added as needed. Finally, the cakes are packaged in protective boxes to maintain freshness and prevent damage, ready for distribution to stores or customers. Every day, millions of people enjoy banana chips globally, driven by the rising demand for convenient and healthy snacks. Bananas grown on expansive plantations covering thousands of hectares are skillfully transformed into the crispy, golden treats. But how are 5,000 kilograms of chips produced every day? A visit to one of the largest processing plants reveals the detailed process of making banana chips in factory. The bananas are harvested before they fully ripen, while their skins are still green and the pulp is firm. Harvesting is done using tools that carefully cut the bunches without damaging the plants, as bananas are a perennial crop. Once harvested, the bananas are placed in special containers to protect them from bumps or bruises. Workers carry the banana bunches on their shoulders to the transport area, where a system of hooks and ropes is used. The bunches are securely tied to the hooks and moved to the washing area. Here, workers carefully spray the bananas with fine water jets to remove dirt and germs. Banana processing plants are typically located near banana fields, since bananas are highly perishable and must be processed quickly to maintain their quality. To ensure freshness, bananas are transported directly from the fields to the factories using rope lines, refrigerated trucks, or covered cargo vehicles for short distances. Upon arrival at the factory, the bananas undergo strict quality control. After washing, the bananas pass through belts with forced air or soft drying rollers to remove excess moisture. This step is crucial because overly wet surfaces can affect cutting, frying, and the final product's stability. The banana peels are then removed using automatic peeling machines. For plantain chips, where the peel is thicker and firmer, manual peeling methods assisted by small cutting tools are often used. Once peeled, the bananas are transferred to high-speed automatic slicers for the next stage of processing. The slicing machines use circular blades to create thin and uniform slices, typically between 2 and 4 millimeters thick. The slices are then placed on trays or conveyor belts ready for heat treatment. After the antioxidant bath, the slices are gently drained. Most banana chips are made by frying. For this, the slices are submerged in hot vegetable oil, typically heated to temperatures between 170 degrees Celsius and 180 degrees Celsius. The slices are fried for a short time, typically 1 to 3 minutes, depending on their thickness and type of banana. The food-grade oil is filtered and renewed regularly to maintain its purity and flavor. During frying water inside, the slices evaporates, leaving them crispy. The temperature and time are carefully adjusted to achieve the perfect result: a golden chip with a crispy texture and no burnt taste. Temperature sensors and automated systems ensure consistency in the process. In some cases, alternative methods like hot air baking are used to produce a healthier option with lower fat content. For this, the slices are placed on trays inside convection ovens at temperatures between 110 degrees Celsius and 140 degrees Celsius for longer periods until they are evenly dried and toasted. After frying, the slices move along belts that drain excess oil. Gentle centrifuges or compressed air systems are often used to remove surface fat. This step reduces the caloric content, improves texture, and prevents oil stains on the final product. Removing excess oil also helps extend the product's shelf life by preventing rancid flavors and unwanted changes during storage. Once the slices are dried, they can be seasoned in various ways. The most common method is applying fine salt using automatic sprayers as the slices travel along conveyor belts. This ensures even seasoning for a balanced flavor. Weighing and dosing systems ensure that the amount of salt per product unit meets the required specifications. Some varieties feature additional flavors such as chili, garlic, onion, cinnamon, or natural sweeteners. After frying or baking and seasoning, the chips undergo gradual cooling. This is done in fresh air tunnels at controlled temperatures between 20 degrees Celsius and 25 degrees Celsius. Cooling helps the chips achieve their final rigidity and stabilizes their internal structure, ensuring they maintain their crispness over time. Once the banana chips pass quality control, they are packaged for distribution. Packaging is done using high-precision automatic machines. Depending on the target market, the chips may be packed in flexible bags made from laminated materials that protect them from light and humidity. Alternatively, they can be packaged in rigid containers with a nitrogen-modified atmosphere, which helps extend their shelf life. Honey production is a blend of traditional beekeeping practices and modern technology that involves several key steps and processes to ensure high quality and efficient production. The journey of honey begins in the beehives, where bees collect nectar from flowers and transform it into honey. Beekeepers monitor the hives to ensure the bees are healthy and productive. Once the bees have filled the honeycomb cells with honey and capped them with beeswax, the honeycomb frames are carefully removed from the hives. This is typically done using a gentle smoking process, which calms the bees and allows the beekeeper to work without disturbing them. The first step, the factory, is to remove the thin layer of beeswax that seals the honey inside the comb. This process, called uncapping, can be done using special uncapping machines or manually with a heated knife. The beeswax collected during uncapping is often used to make products like candles or cosmetics. Once the honeycomb is uncapped, the frames are placed into a honey extractor. This is a machine that spins the frames at high speeds, using centrifugal force to extract the honey from the comb without damaging it. The extracted honey is passed through filter to remove impurities such as bits of wax, bee parts, or other debris. Once processed, the honey is pumped into jars, bottles, or other containers. Automated filling machines ensure that each container is filled to the correct level, and then they are sealed to maintain freshness.